have another game tonight against the Phoenix Coyotes. Last night, the Sting did not play very well, but they came away with a 5-3 win. So looking for a better effort from the boys tonight. The Coyotes played 16U Afton today, and Afton won that game 4-0. So we'll see how tonight goes. It's pretty mobile. Yeah. Knees hurt. Yeah. forward pairings are going to be off all night long. Freeman's out with a hurt knee, so we're probably just going to roll our lines. We got confidence in everybody that goes out there, so we'll be good. So first line we got out tonight is Capelin centering Dorn and Salas, backed up by Evans and Axe. Opening face-off taken by Sting. They go over to Evans. He plays it up the boards to Capelin. He sends in the Coyote zone on goal. It's sticked away into the netting, 9 seconds in, and we will have a face-off in the Coyote zone. Face-off taken by Salas along the boards. He has it behind the net. He sends it around to the point to Axe. Axe sends it towards the net. It's deflected wide into the opposite corner. Capelin picks it up. He centers it just out of the reach of Dorn. Evans holds it into the blue line. He sends it to the net looking for the deflection. Salas couldn't connect. He sends it to Capelin. Capelin sends it back to goalie. Evans, one-timer. It's blocked. And the Coyotes are coming out of the zone with it. They get it around the edge. Going around the net looking for options, centers it to the D-man, coming off the bench, just too far him, and it goes all the way down. Stinger going to change. Trader's on the forecheck. He forces a turnover. Ditch picks it up. Ditch loses it along the boards, but it's recovered and sent back into the Coyote zone. Ditch picks it up in the corner. He centers it to Otero, but it goes over his stick, and the Coyotes are counterattacking the other way. They skate in. It's taken away by Vogel. There's a collision behind the net with 5 players. Looks like Scales is sitting on the puck. It's dug out by Ditch. He sends it to Trader going up the middle, way too far for him. And that's going to be icing on the Sting. 14:29 to go in the first period. Middles, Kniddle, and Land are out with Field and Gwynn. Hackman's in net tonight, in case I didn't mention it. Face off, taken by the Sting. Kniddle has it. He's skating through the zone. He plays it over to himself. He loses it, though. Kniddles has it. He sends it into the Coyote zone. Coyotes send it up the boards and out of the zone. They play it off the boards into the Sting zone. That should be icing. And they call icing. Face-off coming back to the Coyote zone. Face-off taken by the Coyotes. They send it around the boards. They get it to a guy going through the middle. They go in, back check by Land. Good job by him to tie up the puck, knock it away. Coyotes circle it down to the corner. Has a little trouble handling the puck, sends it to the point. They go DDD. He walks in, he takes a shot. It's deflected wide. They center it, it's blocked. Kniddle picks it up. He sends it one-handed up to the middles. He's going through the zone. He sends it in deep, and the Sting are changing. They pick it up behind their net. They play it up the boards. It flex off of somebody and goes all the way into the Sting zone. Axe has it, sends it over to Evans. Evans has trouble with it, but he gets it ahead to Pickle. Pickle can't handle it, and the Coyotes are regrouping in their zone. Their pass is deflected by Dorn into the Coyotes' bench for a face-off. Capelin, Pickle, and Dorn are out with Evans and Axe. Face off one back to Axe, sends it to Evans. Evans sends it in deep. Bounces to front of the net. Coyotes pick it up. They drop it behind the net. They're going the other way. They get out of the zone. Evans steps up and intercepts it. Sends it over to Capelin, but Pickle had not cleared the zone, and it will be offsides on the Sting. A little bit of a choppy start to this game. A lot of whistles. Ditch, Trader, and Salas are out now for the forwards. Face off taken by the Coyotes. They avoid a check from Ditch. But Ditch gets it and sends it in deep. Goalie comes out to settle it down for the defenseman. And right in front of the net, it's loose. And it's a goal! Trader sends in the rebound for a 1-0 Sting lead. The Coyotes goalie had a little trouble handling it. Salas went in and poked it away, and Trader put home the rebound for a 1-0 Sting lead with 12:43 to go in the first period. So Trader gets a goal with his new white stick. He broke his stick last night and got a new one today and decided to go all white. So I guess so far it's working. Face off, taken by Coyotes. Their pass is too far and they waved off the icing for some reason. There we go. There we go. His whistle must have been stuck in his pocket. Didn't blow it very fast. So coming back to the Coyote zone for a face off. Coyotes win the face-off. He tries to send it up the board. Salas holds it in. He's battling along the boards where a Ditch goes in to try to dig it out. And they're still battling. Finally, he squirts loose, and the Coyotes come out with it. They send it off the boards, but Scales holds it in. Good job by Scales. Coyotes got to go retreat behind their net. They are breaking up through their zone. They backhand it into the Sting zone. Hackman leaves it for Vogel. He takes a check into the boards. He falls down. He still has the puck, though. Tried to play it over to Scales, but the Coyotes pinch in and get it. Otero's pinning him against the boards. They get around a sliding Salas. They take a shot through traffic. Good save by Hackman. Salas has it. He can't get it out of the zone. It's picked up by Scales. Scales plays it over to Ditch. He overskates it, though. Salas puts on a check. He falls down. Ditch has it. He tries to send it in the Coyote zone, but they block it. Stinger trying to get a quick change. Coyotes have to regroup in their zone. Otero's putting on the forecheck. That guy's pretty fast. He goes through the neutral zone, sends it into the Sting zone. Picked up by Scales. He tried to hit Otero, but it's too far for him. It's going to go all the way down for icing. 11:09 to go in the first period. So we have Otero, Middles, and Land with Gwynn and Field. Face off, taken by the Sting. They play it up off the boards. We don't have anyone at the point. But now Land picks it up. He sends it ahead to Otero. It's poked off of his stick. Land picks it up. He goes into the zone. He centers it to Middles. Middles with the shot. Ooh, hits the defenseman. That puck was going in the back of the net. That defenseman didn't block it. So good defensive play. If Otero's on the back check, or that's Land on the back check. He tried to pass it ahead, but it's intercepted. Middles gets it. It's held in by the Coyotes. They're calling Harrison a penalty for checking too hard, I guess. So Land gets 2 minutes for checking hard, and the Sting are going to go on the penalty kill. I mean, I don't think you could have timed that hit any better. So, unfortunate call for the Sting. Capelin, Knittel, Field, and Gwynn are out for the penalty kill. Face off taken by the Sting. Gwynn has it. He rings it around. It's going to get out of the zone, but probably go for icing. And they call icing on it. That killed 7 seconds off the penalty. Face off, won by the Coyotes. They play it to the point. They pass it to the guy at the top of the circle. Tried to go wink right. He does get the pass just over the stick of Capelin. They play it down low, looking for options. They played around the far boards to the point. He can't get there to hold it in. Knittle's putting on some good pressure. It goes off Knittle's skate, but it goes right to the stick of the Coyotes player. He goes into the zone. Sticked away by Gwynn, and Hackman covers for a face-off with 1:29 to go in the penalty. The checking too hard penalty. Ditch and Pickle are out with Evans and X for this shift of the penalty kill. Face-off taken by the Coyotes. They're winning a lot of face-offs so far. So D-Man plays it to the point. He walks in, shot through traffic, saved by Hackman. And the Coyotes slam the rebound home for a power play goal, tie the game at 1 with 9:56 to go in the first. So unfortunate penalty call. That shouldn't have been a penalty. And they capitalize on the power play to tie it at 1. Now we have Trader, Dorn, and Land out for the forwards. Face-off taken by the Coyotes. It's knocked away by Vogel. They send it in, offsides, and it'll be a face-off in the neutral zone. Face-off taken by Sting. Dorn chips it into the Coyote zone. Land is on the forecheck. He pokes it away. That's Trader on the forecheck. He poked it away. It's in the corner. Coyotes send it along the boards. They chip it to the middle. They're skating through the neutral zone. They send it in deep to the Sting zone. Land goes back to get it. Gets it to Dorn. Dorn chips it ahead to Scales. Scales sends it over to Trader. He collects it off the boards. He walks in. It's poked away from him to the corner, but he picks it up. He's shoved into the boards. He still has the puck, though. Held in by Scales. Trader picks it up. He sends it down to Land. Land centering pass. Backhand by Dorn. Save. And the Coyotes are coming out with it. They send it rink wide. Vogel picks it up. It's knocked away from him. He's got to go chase it. Both players kind of lose an edge a little bit. What are we calling? Oh, my gosh. You got to be kidding me. They're calling a hook on Vogel. That's ridiculous. So 2 ridiculous penalty calls so far here on the Sting. Now we're going on the penalty kill with 9 minutes to go in the first period. We've got Capelin and Salas out for the kill with Field and Gwynn. Face off, taken by Coyotes. They play it back to the point. Passing it along the line. Takes a shot through traffic. It's deflected. And it's a goal. So 2 power play goals for the Coyotes now, and they take a 2-1 lead. So the Sting's penalty kill is not working very well tonight so far. So obviously the Sting need to stay out of the box. I guess try not to check them too hard or anything tonight, or we'll get called for a penalty. So 8:48 to go in the first. Lots of hockey left to go. Middles, Otero, and Ditch are out with Evans and Axe. Axe has it. He sends it up to Otero. He's checked without the puck, but that's not a call. Coyotes send it through the neutral zone. It's picked up by Evans. He sends it over to Ditch. He sends it deep into the Coyote zone. Otero goes back to get it. He has it along behind the net. It's taken by Ditch. He plays it to Middles one-timer. He misses, though. He gets his rebound. Goes off the goalie's mask. Oh, man, 2 golden opportunities for Middles. He couldn't capitalize. And the Coyotes get it out of the zone. Really good pass to him on the back door. Just couldn't connect on the one-timer. High in the zone. Middles picks it up. He sends it up to Ditch. Ditch gets it. He sends it in to the Coyote zone. Battle for it along the boards. And Middles comes away with it. He has the puck. Backdoor pass to Otero, bounces over his stick. He's taken down. No call. Coyotes send it in deep. Go off for a change. Cross-ice pass. Doesn't connect to Knittel, but he goes into the zone. They chip it out. Stinger changing. Scales has it. Sends it over to Vogel. Vogel sends it in on this side of the red line, and that will be icing on the Sting. Got to wait a half a second more to send that puck in. Land, Knittel, and Pickle are out for the forwards. Face-off taken by the Coyotes. They have it at the point. They send it in deep. Puck comes out. Land pins him against the boards. Gets the puck. He sends it to Pickle. Pickle tries to get it out a couple times. Another time. Still can't get the puck. And Land has it. He backhands it. Hits the ref, which makes the Sting go off sides. Pickle backhands it deep into the zone. Goes behind the net. Knittel's chasing him. They drop it off. Land is on the forecheck. Collision in the middle of the ice. Land intercepts the pass. He has it behind the net. Coyotes get it out. And they're going through the neutral zone. They shoot it on net. Blocked away by Haxman's blocker. Pickle does a one-touch up to Land. Land's going through the middle. Oh, he almost split the D. Just tied up. Knittel whiffs on it. Land has it. He chips it into the zone. Trader's chasing after it. And they call something. I guess that was icing. I thought Land was across the red line when he shot that in, but I guess not. So, coming back to the other end. Capeland's taking the face-off with Dorn and Trader. Gwynn and Field are back in the forwards up. Face-off taken by the Coyotes. They send it into the dot. Centering pass whiffs. Capeland has it. Tries to get it to Dorn. Capeland's trying to corral it. Gets it over to Dorn. He goes into the zone. There we go. Now we get a penalty call. Dorn was stripped down. Coyotes finally get a penalty. And the Sting will go on the power play with 5:59 to go in the period. See if we can get one of these power play goals back. Face-off thing by Capeland back to Field. Field sends it over to Gwynn. Gwynn walks in. He takes a shot. Pad save. It's loose. Trader tried to poke it in, but is taken away. Coyotes send it up the boards. It's held in by Field. Capeland picks it up. He sends it. Oh, tried to send it over to Gwynn, but his pass is intercepted. Capeland's got to go back to get it. He gets the puck. It's in some skates. Still in some skates. And Hackman has to cover for a face-off. Ditch comes out with Otero and Salas and Evans and Axe. Face-off taken by the Sting. Axe gets it behind the net. He sends it on the stick of Otero. He sends it over to Evans. Evans with the shot and the goal! Power play goal by Evans. Great passing up the ice. He snipes it over the shoulder of the Coyotes goalie and ties the game at 2 with 5:21 to go in the first. Power play goal by Evans from Otero. So Sting get one back on the power play. We're back square. Face off, taken by the Coyotes. They go D to D on their regroup. They send it up through the neutral zone and walk into the Sting zone. Ditch on the back check, knocks the kid off the puck. He sends around the boards to Evans. Evans has it. He sends it cross ice to Ditch. Good look by him. Ditch skates into the Coyote zone. He puts on the brakes, drops it for Salas, back to Ditch, and a shot and a goal! Wow, great passing by the Sting. The Sting take a 3-2 lead off the goal from Ditch. Really good passing from Salas. So 2 quick goals by the Sting, put them back on top with 4:56 to go in the period. So Coyotes have it. They're going into the Sting zone. They take a shot. It goes off the side of the post. Middles has it. He whiffs on the pass. Coyotes pick it up. They go along the blue line. They take a shot. It's blocked. It goes behind the net. Land has it. He takes a shove. Bouncing puck. Vogel's having trouble with it. That puck's bouncing all around. And Pickle corrals it. He loses it in the corner. He falls down. And the Coyotes get it. They hold it in at the blue line, but Middles picks it off. He's skating in. It's knocked off his stick. Battle for it in the neutral zone here. They collide, and the Coyotes are going the other way with it. They take a shot. Blocker saved by Hackman. Vogel has it. Tries to stretch past the Middles, but it's intercepted, and it's offsides on the Coyotes. 3:59 to go in the first period. We have Capelin, Knittel, and Dorn coming out for this face-off with Gwynn and Field. Face-off taken by the Sting. They send it up the glass, down the ice for icing. Doesn't make it to the goal line, so it won't be icing. They ring it around the boards. They gather it. Good hands by Capelin to knock that out of the air. It's bouncing around in the middle. Coyotes corral it. They're regrouping in their zone. They send it up off the boards. Gwynn has it, chips it ahead to Dorn. Dorn backhands it in, but not very deep. And the Coyotes have control of it. They send it too far for their forward. Field has it. Gwynn sends it up to Dorn. He can't handle the pass. And Coyotes player falls down. And they're going the other way. Chipped ahead by Knittel up to Capelin. And the Coyotes regain possession. They send up the boards. They're having trouble handling the puck. Gwynn misses it. Everybody overskates it there. Coyotes come up with it. They get every loose puck. They're just hard. Guy coming off the bench, off the chain, skates into the zone with it. They take a shot. It goes behind the net. Rings around the boards. Coyotes hold it in. They play it to the point. They send it back behind the net. Centering pass. Kicked away by Gwynn. Blocked the shot. That was dangerous. One-timer. They cycle it down low. They play it to the point. He kind of whiffs. Dorn gets it. Coyotes get it right back from him, though, and the Sting are changing. They skate into the Sting zone. Shot saved by Hackman. It goes behind him. He didn't know it was behind him, and Gwynn alertly gets the puck and puts it in his pads for a face-off. So that somehow squeaked through Hackman, but defenseman was alert. Face off in the Sting zone. Ditch, Trader, and Salas are out with Evans and Axe. Face-off goes to the Coyotes at the point. Trader has it. He chips it around one guy. He gets the puck. He's racing into the zone. He plays it over, ditch, a shot, and a goal! Great passing. Trader with the pressure at the point, goes in on the rush, sends it over to Ditch for his second goal of the game, and a 4-2 Sting lead with 2:14 to go in the first period. Man, a lot of goals this first period. Well, that's what happens when you pass it going up the ice. You get the goalie moving side to side, and you get a much bigger net to shoot at when you get the goalie moving. So good passing by the Sting so far this game. Face-off taken by the Sting. Evans has it, regroups over to Axe. Axe sends it to Trader, tips it into Salas. Salas goes down to get it. He's flying behind the net with the puck. He plays it to the point to Evans. Got deflected. It's in Evans' skates. He can't quite corral it, and the Coyotes are going the other way. They center it. Backhand save by Hackman. Ditch picks it up. He sends it off the glass. Salas tries to chip it ahead, but he can't quite. It goes behind Trader. Trader's going off for a change, and they call that icing. So, face-off coming back to the Sting zone with 1:42 to go in the first period. Now we have Land out with Otero and Pickle with Scales and Vogel. Face-off won by the Coyotes. I'm saying that a lot tonight. They're good in the face-off circle. They have it along the boards. They spin to the corner. They play it back to each other. Pinned against the boards, but they get it out. They send it to the point. They send a shot, pad save by Hackman. It goes to the other D man at the point. Vogel has it, plays it up the boards to Pickle. Pickle's tied up along the boards with it. Land goes in to help. Land digs it out. And he sends it over to Scales. Scales sends it to the Coyote player standing at the blue line, but luckily Land was there to knock it out. Otero picks it up. He's going into the Coyote zone. He's walking in, centering past the Pickle, just out of his reach. Held in by Vogel. He sends it behind the net. Otero's on the forecheck. He gets the puck. It got poked away from him. And Coyotes are going the other way. It's gloved down by Capelin. He gets hacked at, no call. With shot by Capelin, and it was loose, but they call it dead. So face-off with 41 seconds to go. Capelin is out with Knittel and Middles for this face-off. Face-off taken by the Coyotes. It squirts the front of the net. Middles of the shot is blocked. It goes to the corner. Coyotes whiff on their clearing attempt, but they regain control. They go around the net. They send it off the boards into the neutral zone. Scales picks it off, sends it back into the Coyote zone with 23 seconds to go in the period. Coyotes ringing around. Caplin's there to get it. He plays it to the point to Vogel. Vogel sends it back down to the corner to Capelin. 15 seconds to go. He centers the Knittel. He takes a shot and a goal! What a tough angle shot by Knittel. Pass from Capelin in the quarter. He sends it right into the top shelf for a 5-2 Sting lead with 10 seconds to go in the first. False start by the Coyotes on the face-off, and they will redo the draw. Face-off taken by the Coyotes. They send it through neutral zone. Capelin intercepts it. He gets into the Coyote zone, and Middles has it. He takes one last shot before the buzzer, and that will do it for the first period. The Sting were a lot better with their passing, a lot better getting out of their zone so far than last night. So, good start for the Sting. They had a couple of early penalties. They gave up a couple goals, but they bounced back. They put 5 on the board in the first period. 8 minutes are on the boards. That means we'll have an ice scrape in the middle of the period. So starting off the second period will be Dorn, Salas, and Ditch with Gwyn and Field. Face off, taken by the Sting. Field goes over to get it. He gains the line, sends it in deep to the Coyote zone. Dorn chases after it. Intercepted by Ditch. He takes a shot, it's deflected, it goes to the corner, and the Coyotes pick it up and they're going out of their zone. Bounces over their stick in the neutral zone, goes all the way down. Gwyn has it, plays up the boards, and the Coyotes pinned it against the boards, dug out by Gwyn. He sends it behind the net to Ditch. Ditch reverses it to Gwyn, didn't have good options, now Gwyn is skating out with it. Stretch pass to Ditch, really good play there. Ditch is skating in, he's looking for the hat trick. He shoots and he scores! 6-2 Sting. Gwyn to Ditch, and Ditch has the Hattie early on in the second period. Really good patience by the Sting on their breakout. They didn't just chip it up the boards to nobody. They reset the breakout and hit Gwyn. Gwyn hit Ditch on the stretch pass, and he buries it for a 6-2 Sting lead. Now we have Land, Otero, and Trader with Evans and Axe. Face off, taken by the Coyotes into the Sting zone. Trader back checks, lifts a stick, gets it out of the zone. Trader's on the forecheck. They send it deep into the Sting zone. It goes on goal, and Hackman has to cover. They give Hackman a little snow shower. The cooler heads prevail. Oh yeah. Coyotes win the faceoff. They send it down behind the net. Evans is there. He sends it to the corner. Coyotes send it to the slot. They take a shot. It's deflected. It's bouncing in front. Coyotes pick it up, whirl and twirl, and it's picked up by Axe. He sends it to Otero. Otero chips it ahead. Trader's chasing after it. He wins the race for the puck. He's checked into the boards, and the Coyotes are going out with it. Otero knocks it down. He sends it back for the regroup. They send it to Land in the neutral zone. He sends it in deep to the Coyote zone, goes behind the net, and the Sting are changing. Good forecheck by Otero. He steals the puck. Tried to play it to Vogel, but it was intercepted. Coyotes chip it off the boards, out of the zone. Scales has it. He backhands it at the blue line. And that should have been offside, but it's not a shot. Saved by Hackman. Finds the Coyote stick, but Otero whiffs on the clearing attempt. Coyotes hold it in. They're skating at the face-off circle. And Sting can't get out of the zone, but Pickle picks it up. He's skating into the Coyote zone. He takes a shot. It goes wide. And the Coyotes break out of their zone. They're going through the neutral zone. They send it in deep. Coyotes are changing now. Scales goes back to get it. And we have a penalty. We got a roughing call on somebody. I missed it. I didn't see what it was, where it happened, but I guess Pickle's going off for roughing with 5:43 to go before the ice scrape. So the Coyotes are 2 for 2 on the power play so far. This is not the spot we want to be in at the moment. Capelin, Middles, Vogel, and Scales are out to try to kill this off. Face-off taken by the Coyotes. They're going to shoot it from the point through traffic like they did on their first 2 goals. They have at this point shot through traffic. Hackman gets a piece of it. It goes wide. Coyotes regroup. They have it along the boards. They're being harassed by Capelin. They settle it down. Capelin's in their passing lanes. They finally get it to the point. He walks to the middle of the ice, flips it back to the boards. He walks in. He whiffs on the pass. Capelin has it, and he chips it out of the zone. D-man falls down. Middles picks it up. He's skating in shorthanded. He's going in. He's tied up. Pad save by the Coyotes goalie. And they get a stretch pass up the ice. They have numbers going in. Everybody. Capelin has it. He tries to send it out, but he whiffed. He sends it off the glass. It's gloved down by the Coyotes. And they keep it in the zone. They send it down to the corner. They walk it along the boards. A couple of guys collide and fall down. Vogel picks it up. He sends it off the boards to Middles. Middles takes a shove. He gets knocked over. Capelin picks it up, and he's skating out of the zone with it. He tried to go around the defender. He stood up and loses the puck. And the Coyotes are regrouping. Caplin's putting on the pressure. Coyotes twirl, and they set it back up. They circle back into their zone. Caplin's going off for a change. He's worked hard this shift. So is Middles. Fresh forwards out for the penalty kill. They send it through the middle. They walk into the sting zone. They drop it, but it's blocked by Salas, and he chips it ahead. And they're calling a high stick. So somebody's stick got caught up in the face of the Coyotes player when he's trying to clear the puck. So that's Salas going off for a high sticking call. Sting are going to be shorthanded 5-on-3 for 28 seconds. 4:11 to go until the ice scrape. Land, Gwynn, and Field are out for this 5-on-3 kill. Face off taken by the Coyotes. They play it to the point. They play it down to the top of the playoff circle. They go backdoor, hops over his stick. He gathers it off the boards. He walks into the dot, takes a shot, and a goal. Another power play goal for the Coyotes. It is now 6-3. Only one man comes out of the box, and the Sting are still going to be in the penalty kill for 1:50. Penalties are killing us tonight. Every single goal we've given up has been a power play goal. High-scoring game we got going on. Not going to be good for the goals against average for the goalies tonight. So we still got 1:50 to kill. 4 minutes to go till the ice scrape. Coyotes take the face off. They go back in their zone on the regroup. They can't handle it. Dorn's putting the pressure on. He almost takes it away. He's forcing them backwards. Good job by Dorn. Forcing them back towards the net. Coyotes get it. They get their momentum going forward. They go through the zone. Good tape-to-tape pass. They get zone entry into the Sting zone. Deeks around Land. They play it to the point. He's going to shoot it through traffic. But Dorn got in the shooting lane. He's going to get the shot off. Field goes to the corner. He's pushed down. Coyotes pick it up. They have trouble digging it out. Field recovers. And he forces a bad pass. Gwynn goes to the corner to get it. He backhands it up and out of the zone. Land is chasing after it. Coyotes defender puts on the brakes. Land flies by. They're going the other way with numbers. They get to the top of the circle. Centering pass is knocked away for a moment. Coyotes regather it. They send it along the top of the zone. Their pass is collected off the boards. Send it behind the net. Send it back to the dot where they just scored their last goal. Gets around one player. Another shot. Saved by Hackman. It wasn't loose, but the ref called it dead. So 37 seconds to go in the penalty. Trader and Ditch come out with Evans and Axe. Face off one by Ditch. Back to Evans. He ships it high off the glass. Bounces over Trader's stick. He gathers it. He's going in shorthanded with Ditch. Over to Ditch. Shot. Shoots it wide. Ditch was looking for his fourth goal. He shot it wide. Now the forwards have got to hustle to get back. Coyotes going to the zone. That should be icing, and it is. So 20 seconds go in the penalty. Face off, taken by the Coyotes. They go behind their net, looking to set it up. They send it up the boards. A little trouble handling it. Trader almost intercepted. And the Coyotes get into the Sting zone. He walks in and takes a shot. Saved by Hackman. It's a loose puck. And it's shot down the ice by the Sting before the rebound could be scored upon. The icing on the Sting. And that does it for the penalties. Back to 5-on-5. Coyotes were able to put in one on the 5-on-3 opportunity and cut the lead to 3 with 2:10 to go before the ice scrape. Capelin, Otero, and Salas come out. Capelin shoots it out of the zone. Salas is chasing after it. It does not make it for icing. Salas gets it in the corner. Plays it up the boards to Axe. He shoots it towards the net. It's deflected by the defender on goal. Good save by the goalie. Sting play across ice. Backdoor to Capelin. Capelin takes a shot. Glove save. 1:50 to go until the ice scrape. Vogel and Scales come out for the defensive pair. Capelin wins the draw, plays it back to Scales. Scales sends it down. And it's Capelin in the slot. He takes a shot, hits somebody. He tried to center it, and the Coyotes pick it up. They're skating out of the zone. They get into the Sting zone. And the puck is on top of the net. Woo! That took a funny bounce off of Hackman's stick, and I thought it bounced behind him into the net, but it bounced and landed on top of the net. So, face off in the Sting zone. Whew, that was fortunate. Land's coming out with Middles and Knittel. Face off taken by the Coyotes. Their shot's blocked by Middles. Good job by him. It goes to the neutral zone. Coyotes got to regroup. Check by Knittel. And the Coyotes finally get out of their zone. They send it off the boards. Scales pokes it out of the zone. And it's sent ahead by Knittel. Or Otero. Or Land. Somebody. That was Land. Coyotes get it behind their net. They just beat 3 Sting forwards with 1 pass. We need to do a little bit better our job on our positioning with their forwards. Vogel has it. Sends it ahead to Land. Land skating into the Coyote zone. He puts on the brakes, sends it over to Middles in the slot. He walks in, he takes a shot right into the chest of the Coyotes goalie. He holds on for a face-off with 45 seconds to go until the ice scrape. Ditch, Pickle, and Dorn are out with Field and Gwynn. Face-off. Taken by the Sting, and Ditch gathers it, sends it down to Pickle. Pickle has it along the boards. He's pinned. He kicks it ahead, and the Coyotes gather it. They send it out. It's on Dorn's stick. He's got to wait for his teammates to get onside, so he lost it. Gwynn has it, plays it off the boards. Hits a player on the Coyotes bench, and we'll have a face-off with 26 seconds to go until the ice scrape. There we go. I didn't think Gwynn was in the zone when he shot that. So, face off in the neutral zone. Tie up, and Coyotes come away with it. They shoot it in deep with 20 seconds to go. Gwynn has it. He circles behind the net, sends it to Dorn. Dorn chips it ahead to Pickle. Coyotes intercept. They send it in offsides with 10 seconds to go in the period, or not the period, till the ice scrape. Face off, taken by Ditch. He sends it into the Coyote zone. 6 seconds to go. And that will do it for the first half of the second period. Sting look a lot better tonight, except for the penalties. Giving up 3 power play goals, which is Not a good percentage, but they are looking a lot better in the defensive end. Passing's been better. They've obviously put the puck in the net, and a 6-3 lead going into the ice scrape. Coming out for the second half of the second period, Sting have a 6-3 lead. I think the Sting would be okay if we can stay out of the box, but they are playing a lot better tonight than last night. We'll see if we can keep up this torrid scoring pace for the rest of the game. Starting out the second period will be Evans and Axe, Capelin, Salas, and Trader. Here's the face-off taken by the Coyotes, as usual tonight. There's another place where the Sting haven't done well tonight is the face-off circle. Bouncing puck into the Sting zone. Evans hands it, shoots it ahead. Doesn't get past the D. Coyotes send it in offsides and face-off 12 seconds into the second half of the period. Face-off taken by the Sting. Axe has it, sends it over to Salas. He has it on the backhand. He's going in. It's poked away by the goalie, and the Coyotes are going the other way. Intercepted in the neutral zone. The Sting were not clear, and that will be a face-off coming back to this dot. Ditch, Knittel, and Middles come out with Scales and Vogel. Face-off taken by the Coyotes. They go D to D in the neutral zone. They gain the line, shoot it in deep to the opposite corner. Scales finds it. He sends it ahead to Ditch. Ditch sends it in deep to the Coyote zone. It rings around. Middles is there to gather it. He sends it to the middle to Ditch. It's off his stick behind the net, bounces in front of the net, poked away by the goalie. Middles goes back to get it. He collides in the boards, and the Coyotes are skating out with it. Good back check by Knittel, but Middles hadn't cleared the zone yet, and it'll be offsides. 7:05 to go in the period. Land, Dorn, and Pickle are out with Field and Gwynn. Face-off taken by the Coyotes again. They send it in off the boards. Field intercepts, sends it right back out. It goes past their D-man. They got to go back and get it. Dorn's putting on some pressure. They pass it into the neutral zone. Tried to hit the guy streaking through the middle, poked away by Pickle. He sends it off the boards. It's picked up by Land, sent in deep. They circle around the net with it. They play it through the middle. And Pickle poked it away for a second, but they regathered it. And they send it into the zone, offsides. A lot of offsides starting off the second half of the second period. Evans and Axe are back out with Capelin, Otero, and Salas. And the Coyotes take the face-off again. They go into the Sting zone. It's poked out by Capelin. Salas has it. He's skating into the Coyote zone. He puts on the brakes. He lifts it high to Capelin. He tried to bat it out of the air. He couldn't get it. One-timer from the point. It's deflected almost in off the Coyote stick. Salas has it. He's shielding the puck. Sends it over to Evans. He sends it. It's blocked. And the Coyotes whiff on the clearing pass on the first one. Then they get it out. Axe has it. He's got to regather in the Sting defensive zone. Sends it over to Evans. It takes a lively bounce off the boards, and the Coyotes pick it up. They send it to the guy coming through the slot. Backhand. Blocked by Capelin. He has it. His pass is blocked, and the Coyotes send it in offsides for another offsides face-off. Vogel and Scales come out with Middles, Trader, and Ditch. Face-off taken by the Coyotes again. They send it in deep into the Sting zone. Bounces on net, and Hackman leaves it for the Sting to play. Middles has it. He tries to send it off the boards. Not high enough, but he regathers it. Ditch has it. He chips it off the boards to Trader. He can't quite get it. Ditch gets it in the slot. He's skating into the zone. He sends a shot. That's off the pad. Goalie pokes it away to the corner. They can't get it out. Now they do. They get around Scales. Coyotes are going into the zone. They send it over. Good back check by Trader to force that shot to go wide. A battle for it behind the net. Trader picks it up. He chips it off the glass. And Vogel picks it up in the neutral zone. He skates in. He sends it towards the net. It's off the pad to the sideboards. Middles has it. Trader picks it up. He sends it in back to Ditch. Ditch goes behind the net to get it. He's pinched off. And the Coyotes they do get it off the zone. These boards are really lively here. They drop it off in the neutral zone. They go into the Sting zone with speed. He loses it. Dorn picks it up on the back check, sends it ahead to Middles. Middles skates in. He sends it in deep. He's going off for a change. Dorn's going to get it. He has it. One-timer by Land, and the slot is blocked behind the net. Dorn gets it again. He tries to send it behind the net. It ends up on the dasher board. It's knocked down by the Coyotes. They go behind their net on the regroup. They put on the brakes. Good pressure by Knittel to force them back. They send it around. Field pinches. Keeps it in. Dorn sends it behind the net. Knittel's chasing after it again. Coyotes try to get it out, but it's intercepted by Gwynn. He sends it behind the net. Pickle goes back to get it. He has the puck. He plays it to Field at the point. He goes D to D over to Gwynn. Gwynn has it. He walks in. He takes a shot through traffic. It's deflected behind the net. Finds the stick of Land. Land plays it back to Gwynn at the point. He walks in. He takes a shot. It's blocked to the side. Goes off the boards. And the Coyotes get it out. Field has it. He sends it back in. Sting are right back on them. Back on the cycle. Back on the forecheck. Lots of good pressure this shift by the Sting. Knittel has it. He's checked into the boards. Pickle picks it up. He centers it to Capelin. His shot is saved. And the Coyotes are skating out of the zone with it. Knittel's on the back check. Good job by him. Really good back check. Puck up in the air. Knittel tries to bat it out. He whiffs, and he can't get it out of the zone. Coyotes send it down behind the net. Wayne goes back to get it. 3:15 to go in the period. He checks the kid into the boards. There's a battle for it in the corner, and the Coyotes come away with it. They send a pass for everybody. That's going to be holding. So not what we need. Another penalty on the Sting coming up. And Knittel touches up, and it's going to be hooking on Pickle. So 2:57 to go in the period. Sting are going back in the box where we've been terrible tonight on the penalty kill. So we have Ditch and Salas with Evans and Axe for the penalty kill. Let's see if we can improve on our 0% penalty kill percentage on the night. Coach Cooper is having a discussion with the ref. Ready to resume play. Face off, taken by the Coyotes down to the corner. They have it along the boards. They're looking to set it up. They settle the puck down, play to the man at the point. He goes to the top of the circle, plays it back to the point. Intercepted by Ditch. He has the puck. He skates into the zone. Salas comes in. He picks it up shorthanded. He puts on the brakes. He still has it. Good job. Killed 30 seconds off the penalty. And we got a penalty on the Coyotes for a hold. Really good pressure by Ditch and Salas. They drew a penalty on their pressure, and now we're going to be playing 4-on-4 for the next minute 31. Land and Otero are coming out with Vogel and Scales. Face off, taken by the Sting. Sent behind the net by Scales. Coyotes reverse direction behind the net. They send it up to the sideboards. They get it out of the zone. Good pressure by Land. They send it in softly. He picks it up along the boards. He's skating in. Tries to center, but it's blocked off. He still has it behind the net. He's walking on the boards, plays it to the point. He drops it off, plays it to the other D-man. He has it. 4-on-4. Stinger's still sitting back like the penalty kill. They have a shot. Easy save for Hackman. No traffic in front. He holds on for a face-off. 57 seconds to go in the Sting penalty, and then we'll have a power play for 30 seconds. Trader and Capelin come out for the forward pairing. Capelin wins the draw. Trader takes it. He has it. He's skating through the neutral zone. He gets around one man. He's going towards the net. He cuts around the corner. He takes a shot into the chest. And they hold on for a face-off. Good speed by Trader through the zone. Tried to shoot that puck over the shoulder near side, but it went into the chest for a face-off. Face-off, taken by the Coyotes into the corner. Capelin tries to take it away, but the Coyotes are skating out with it. They lose the handle. Vogel falls down. They're skating into the zone. Trader's chasing after him. He pokes it away to the corner. Pokes it up to Capelin. Capelin gathers it. He's skating through the neutral zone. He chips it off the boards, trying to get it to himself a little too far. And the Coyotes are going the other way. They get into the zone. He loses an edge, just picked up by Scales. Scales says, whiffs on the pass. Gets it over to Trader. He gains the Coyote zone. He walks in. Takes a shot. Oh, what a save. That was a really good low far pad shot by Trader. They've been practicing that all week. Capelin got the rebound, but the goalie made a fantastic save, got back over. Hackman made a save. It's sent up to Capelin. It's lost in his feet. He sends it over to Pickle. One-timer. Oh, another really good save. Coyotes send it up and out. Gwynn gloves it down. Stinger going off for a change. 43 seconds to go. 15 seconds go in the short power play this thing have. Coyotes send it around the boards. It goes all the way down, and that's going to be icing. So 8 seconds go in the power play. Sting had a really good couple opportunities. Trader and Capelin on the rush, and then Capelin had a pass over to Pickle for a one-timer. Goalie made two fantastic saves to keep this game 6-3. So now Ditch, Middles, and Pickle are out with Gwynn and Field to try to score in the last seconds of this power play. Face-off taken by the Coyotes, however, and they're going to kill off the remaining few seconds of this power play. And we are back to 5-on-5. Coyotes gain the zone with speed. They try to center. It's knocked away by Gwynn. He sends it up and out of the zone. Pickle falls down. It goes into the zone. Middles is putting on the pressure. That was a really hard pass to handle. Middles picks it up. He sends over to Pickle. He can't handle the pass. Centering pass. Ditch can't quite get a shot off. 8 seconds to go in the period. They send it through the middle. They poke it ahead. It's sitting at the blue line. They walk in. They take a shot. It's deflected into the netting with 0.8 seconds to go in the period. Face-off, drop, and that will do it for the second period. So scoring pace slowed down mightily that last 8 minutes. No goals scored. Sting will go into the third period with a 6-3 lead. A 3-goal lead, the most dangerous lead in hockey. Maybe it's a 2-goal lead. I guess you never feel safe with any lead unless it's 5 or 6. Starting off the third period will be Land, Dorn, and Knittel with Evans and Axe. So here we go, start of the third period. Draw is taken by the Coyotes. What else is new? But Dorn gets it on the forecheck. He takes a shot, it goes wide. Evans holds it at the point, sends it down to Knittel. He's bumped off the puck. And the Coyotes get it just out of the zone. Land has it, regroups to Evans. Evans sends it over to Axe. Axe whiffed on the pass. It's turned over. Coyotes are going in 2-on-1. They take a shot. It goes high and wide. Knittel has it. He can't quite corral it, and the Coyotes hold it into the zone. Their centering pass is blocked, and Knittel picks it up. He's skating out of the zone with speed. It's poked away from him, and the Stinger might get caught up in a change. And the Stinger are going to get called for too many men on the ice because it was not sent in deep, even though we only had 5 men on the ice. So it looked like there were too many men on the ice, but I don't think there were. They were just... So, Stinger going on the penalty kill again, which has not been good for them tonight. Kaplan and Pickle are out with Scales and Vogel for this penalty kill. Kaplan tries to shoot the face-off out of zone, but he can't get it. Coyotes played along the boards. Pickle has it. He shoots it up and out of the zone. Coyotes got to regroup in their zone. They got to drop it off because of the pressure from Kaplan. They're moving ahead. They gain the Sting zone. They walk along the boards. He's looking for options. They settle it down. They play it to the D-man. He walks it along the boards. They send it back to the point. They take a shot through traffic. It goes wide. They have it in the face-off circle. They play it to the point. They go D to D. He walks in. He takes a shot through traffic. Pad save by Hackman. Kaplan has it. He tries to get it out, but it's blocked. Vogel goes in to pin it against the boards. And is trying to dig it out. Finally flipped out. And the Coyotes hold it in. They poke it to the front of the net. Sting poke it to the side. Vogel shoots it out. Oh, Kaplan almost had it, but he held it in the zone for the Coyotes. Their centering pass is intercepted. It's bouncing around. Kaplan has it finally, and he's skating out of the zone with it. He's going in shorthanded. He goes around the edge. He turns the corner. He takes a shot to the face. No call. Coyotes send it in. That should be icing. Not icing. Sting gather it. Stretch pass up to Salas. He misses it. I guess he got a piece of it. There's no icing. 23 seconds to go. Salas is on the forecheck. Good pressure by him. Coyotes finally get it out. And they skate through the neutral zone with speed. They're getting to the Sting zone. He puts on the brakes. Centering pass Shot on goal is blocked by Hackman. Gwynn has it. He sends it high off the glass, not out. They glove it down. They send it back behind the net. And that will do it for the penalty. We're back to 5-on-5. And Salas is going to get a tripping call. So as soon as we get out of the box, we get another penalty. I mean, we got to be close to the 8 penalty mark tonight. So I guess they can just try to take Caplin's head off with a forearm shiver and no call. And we're going to call this on Salas. So Ditch comes in to take the face off with Knittel. Evans and Axe are out there. Face off taken by the Coyotes. It's held in by them at the point. They play it to the far D-man. He walks in, he takes a shot, it goes wide. Bounces back to the front. Knittel is tied up, he can't get a stick on it. Coyotes walk it down low. They send it to the point. He's going to shoot it through traffic. He takes a shot. Actually, he plays it down low. Stinger doing a job, staying in the passing lanes. Evans pins it against the boards. Coyotes dig it out. Evans with the check into the boards. Evans is doing well. He walks into the dot. His one-timer is blocked. It rolls to the net. It's loose. Squirts loose, and Axe has it. He skates out with it. He flips it out, but not far enough. Coyotes hold it in. Goes on the back of the stick of Ditch. He has it. He sends it in deep. And they drop it off behind the net. 1:09 to go in the penalty for the Sting. Coyotes are going through the neutral zone. He's cross-checked from behind. And the Sting are going to get another penalty. 5-on-3. I mean, that was a penalty, but they're not calling anything on the other team. So 5-on-3 for the Coyotes again for 1:02. Stinger just going to spend the whole game in the penalty box, it looks like. Land is coming out for the face-off with Scales and Vogel. Face-off taken by the Coyotes. They gather it at the blue line. They go D to D. They play it to the point. They play it down to the dot. He walks in, he takes a shot, and it's a goal. So there it is, another power play goal for the Coyotes on a 5-on-3. We still have 1:46 to kill on our other penalty. So the Coyotes will stay on the power play. Every single goal they've scored tonight's been on the power play. This has been some very bad penalty killing by the Sting tonight. Still 5-on-4 for 11:59 to go in the period. 1:46 to go in the penalty. Caplin comes out with Dorn, Field, and Gwynn to try to kill off the rest of this penalty. Face off one back to Gwynn. He skates to the red line. He sends it in deep. Coyotes go back to retrieve it. They set it up. Their pass is too far. Caplin's there. He hacks it into the Coyotes bench, and there'll be a face-off in the neutral zone. Face-off taken by Dorn. He flips it into the zone. Coyotes are regrouping, setting it up. They circle behind their net. Their pass is picked off by Caplin at the blue line, though. It's knocked away from a stick, and Coyotes got to regroup again. They send it D to D. They skate into the zone. They drop it off to the man coming through the zone with speed. He drops it at the blue line. They walk in down to the dot. And it's off the stick of Dorn into the corner. He blocks another pass. Gwynn pins him against the boards. He picks up the puck. He sends it all the way around. It's held in by the Coyotes at the blue line. They send it back behind the net. Rings all the way around. Gwynn gets it. He pokes it ahead. And Dorn flips it just out. Caplin gets a stick on it, but he can't corral it. It's poked away by Field. He gets it over to Dorn, but it's taken away by the Coyotes. They walk into the zone. He's got him on a string. It's taken down. No call. They set it up. They play it to the point. Shot is blocked by Field, and Caplin gathers the puck. He sends it over to Gwynn. 15 seconds to go in the penalty. They glove it down in the neutral zone. They gain the sting zone. They walk in. They put on the brakes. Centering pass. It's knocked away by Evans. Evans kicks it behind the net. And the Coyotes are going to get a penalty now. Kaplan sends a stretch pass to Trader. He can't quite win it. That caromed off the boards really far somehow. And the Coyotes are going off for a penalty now with 10:04 to go in the period. They call a hold. Face off. We'll come to the neutral zone because it was an icing. But it was a delayed penalty. We have Ditch, Trader, and Otero backed up by Evans and Axe for the power play.
Kind of sped up once they hit the wall. It was weird.
It like took off. It gained speed. I thought it was a good pass up to him. I thought he was going to win it. Face off taken by the Coyotes as usual. They get it up and out of their zone. Sting have got to regroup. Evans goes back to get it. He plays over to Trader. Bounces over his stick. He gathers it. Loses the handle. And the Coyotes send it out to the neutral zone. Evans has it. Sends it over to Ditch. He circles around. Sends it to Axe. He gains the line. He's checked from behind into the boards. There's going to be another penalty on the Coyotes. Evans has it. He sends it over to Axe.
Let him touch it.
Yeah, let him touch it. Let him touch it so we can go 5-on-3. Trader has it. He dances. He walks in. He takes a shot. Save. And Coyotes touch up. And it'll be 5-on-3 for 1:19 with 9:22 to go. They checked Axe from behind into the boards. We'll see if they call 2 and 10 on this. Referees are discussing it. I don't think there's really much to discuss here.
I would say no because he did turn because the puck slowed, but he still followed through.
Yeah. So they're giving him a match major for that hit. The Sting are going to have a 5-on-3 for 1:19, and then they will also have a 5-minute major penalty after that 5-on-3 expires. So this is a golden opportunity for the Sting to get one back, push that lead back to 3. I think this Sting called a timeout. They want to set this up and be sure to get a goal out of this. So coming out for the 5-on-3, we will have Kaplan, Land, and Dorn, backed up by Field and Gwynn. Face off taken by the Coyotes again. They play around the boards, but it's held in by Kaplan. He has the puck. He's looking for options. He walks in. He's skating behind the net. He's circling behind the net. He almost collides with Land on the handoff. Land sends it to Gwynn up top. He's walking in, sends it to Land. He takes a shot. Dorn gathers the rebound. Gwynn has it. He plays it over to Field. Field right back to Gwynn. One-timer, save. Rebound goes to the corner. Puck movement needs to be faster by the Sting. They got a 5-on-3. They need to snap it around. Goes over to Gwynn. He whiffs on the one-timer. It's deflected by Dorn, and it's covered for a face-off. 37 seconds to go in a 5-on-3. Middles, Ditch, and Pickle are coming out for the forwards. And Vogel and Scales are coming out for the D. Face off, taken by Ditch. He plays it back to Scales. Scales plays over to Vogel in the slot. He plays it back to Scales. Scales back to Vogel. He sends it back to Scales. Scales down to Pickle. Pickle to Vogel in the slot. He takes a shot. Coyotes got a stick on a shot and it goes into the netting for a face-off. 21 seconds to go on the 5-on-3. Evans comes on for Vogel. They want his left-handed shot out there. Vogel's a righty. Face-off 1 back to Scales. He sends it over to Evans. Evans has it. He walks to the top circle, plays it to Scales. Scales back to Evans. Evans back to Scales. He fumbles the puck. He holds it in just barely, plays it over to Evans. He walks in. He falls on his shot, and it's a save. Middles gathers it. He takes a shot, paddle save, and it bounces in front. Scales has it. They come in from the box. It's now 5-on-4 for the next 3 minutes and 37 seconds. Scales has it. He sends it to the net. It's deflected down by Pickle. And the Coyotes shoot it down the ice. That's on goal. So no icing. Hackman sends it up to Ditch. Ditch gets it. Pickle can't handle it. But Ditch gathers it up. He takes a shot. Goes off the crossbar. So almost put one in. Evans has it. Plays it over to Scales. Scales sends it down to Ditch behind the net. It's bouncing on him. Pickle picks it up. 3 minutes to go on the power play. Sends it to Evans at the point. Sends it over to Pickle. Pickle Scales in the slot. His shot goes over the net. It bounces out. Ditch has it. He settles it down. It's played to Evans at the point. He takes a shot through traffic. It's deflected. It's blocked and goes wide. Ditch has it. His stick is lifted, and the Coyotes try to clear it out. It deflects into the bench, and we'll have a face-off. So 2:44 to go in the power play. Kaplan, Salas, and Knittel are coming out with Vogel and Field. Face-off taken by the Coyotes. They shoot it, and that should be icing. And they call it. So icing on the Coyotes. 2:38 to go in the major power play. Sting have hit the crossbar on one of their shots in the power play, but other than that, they haven't done very good getting this set up. They had a 5-on-3. They were standing around with the puck a lot, not snapping it around, getting the defense moving. Face-off taken by the Coyotes, as usual. And they try to get it out of zone, and they do. Kaplan gathers it. He goes into the zone. He gets around one guy. Pass over to Salas. He can't deflect it into the goal. He's checked into the boards from behind. And that'll be another penalty on the Coyotes. And the Sting will go on a 5-on-3 for 2 minutes. So 6:43 to go in the period. Coyotes going off for another penalty. Hit from behind. That'll be a 2-10. Penalty box is getting crowded for the Coyotes. Trader comes on the ice for Salas. So hopefully this thing can move the puck around a little better on this 5-on-3. Face-off taken by Kaplan. He plays it back to Vogel. Sends over to Field. Right back to Vogel. Back to Field. He has it. Sends over to Vogel. One-timer. Glove save by the Coyotes goalie. Kaplan wins the face-off to Trader. He plays it to Vogel at the point. Vogel plays it back to Trader. Drops it off for Kaplan. He sends it to Field. Over to Vogel. Down to Kaplan. Kaplan tries to send it to the net, but it's blocked. He picks it up. Sends it to Vogel. Over to Field. Over to Vogel. Back to Field. Over to Knittel. He whiffs on the pass. It's dropped off back to Knittel. He takes a shot. It hits the side of the net. Vogel gathers it in the corner, sends it over to Vogel, drops it up for Field, back to Vogel, back to Field, back to Vogel. Somebody needs to do something with it. He takes a shot, and it goes in! The screen by Trader and the shot by Vogel goes in for a power play goal. And the Sting pushed the lead back to 3 goals with 7-4. Power play goal by Vogel. Sting finally are able to take advantage of the 5-on-3. And since that one penalty was a major, the Sting are still going to be on the power play for 1:38. So 6 minutes to go in the period. Land, Dorn, and Otero are out for this face-off with Gwynn and Evans. So Sting have another 1:38 to try to tack on another power play goal. A lot of power play goals tonight. 4 by the Coyotes, 2 by the Sting. Sting win the face-off. They go back in their zone to set it up. It goes over to Evans. Evans plays it ahead to Dorn. Dorn gets it in the zone, but the Coyotes intercept. And Gwynn regathers it. He sends it to Otero. Otero chips it ahead. He's taken down. That should have been a penalty. No call. It finds a stick of Land. It's picked off by the Coyotes, and they send it down the ice for icing. So 1:12 to go in the power play. The major penalty still. 5:33 to go in the period. Face-off, taken by the Coyotes, but it's held in at the point by Gwynn. He plays it over to Evans. Evans settles it down, plays it over to Gwynn. Plays it back to the point to Evans. He sends it through traffic. Ooh, good save by the goalie. And the Coyotes send it out of the zone. Evans got to go back to retrieve it. He sends it up to Dorn. Bounces off his stick, but he regathers it. He gains the zone. He cuts to the middle. He takes a shot. It's blocked. Goes to the corner. Picked up by Land. Or that's Otero, actually. He sends it over to Evans. And Otero gets it, but it's taken off of his stick. Coyotes are going in shorthanded. Shot. Blocker save by Hackman. It goes to the corner. It's picked up by Dorn. He drops it for Evans. 30 seconds to go in the power play. Gwynn has it. He sends it up to Otero. He's going through a neutral zone with speed. He walks in, crosses the line. Sends it to Dorn in the slot. It's knocked off his stick. Land picks it up. His shot is blocked. And the Coyotes shoot it into the bench. 15 seconds to go in the power play. 4:36 to go in the period. Vogel and Scales come out with Ditch, Pickle, and Middles. Face off, won by the Sting. Scales has it along the boards. He plays it down low to Pickle, back to Scales. Scales plays it back to Pickle. He has it on the doorstep, but he fumbles the pass. 4 seconds to go, and that will do it. Coyotes shoot it all the way down. They wave off icing for some reason, and the Sting play it behind their net. Vogel has a stretch pass. Middles wasn't looking, and they don't call that one icing either. So no icing again. 4:08 to go in the period. Coyotes send it through the zone. It's intercepted by Ditch. It's gloved down at the line by the Coyotes. They're regrouping in their D zone. They go behind the net. They break out of their zone. They send it into the zone. Poked away by Vogel. It hits somebody on the Sting bench, and we will have a face-off. Face-off taken by the Coyotes. They take it down to the corner. Vogel falls down. He takes down the guy. No call. It's in the corner. Scales has it. Plays it to Middles. He plays it over to Pickle. He settles it down. He's skating into the Coyote zone. His shot is blocked to the corner. Pickle pins him against the boards. He falls down on top of the Coyotes player. The puck gets loose. Middles almost had it. Coyotes take it. They send it up the boards. Good job by Vogel to pinch and hold it in. He sends it to the center net. Coyotes take it to the corner, and they reverse it. They send it through the middle. Almost poked away by Salas. They skate into the zone. He sends it to the net. It's blocked away by Scales. Vogel picks it up behind the net. He reverses over to Scales. But his momentum was taking him away, and the Coyotes pick it up. They have it in the corner. Coyotes come out with it. They send it to the man at the point. He walks in. Shot blocked by... That was Ditch. That one hurts. That hit the inside of his leg. He's hurting. Good job to block it, but that one, he paid the price. He's trying to make it to the bench. Another block shot. Salas has it. He's skating out of the zone with it. He loses the handle. Coyotes knock it out of the zone. Capelin goes back to get it. He plays it off the boards. And it's in some skates. Picked up by Knittel. It's poked away from him, and the Coyotes are going the other way. They play it into the zone. He walks in, takes a shot. Glove saved by Hackman. He holds on for the faceoff. .2:13 to go in the period. Face-off won by the Coyotes. They play it to the point. They play it back along the boards. Centering pack's knocked away and is sent out of the zone. Knittel is chasing after it. He's putting on the pressure. It hits the ref. Salas got to hold up until Knittel clears the zone. Now he sends it in deep. He's taken down. Goes along the boards. It's blocked by Capelin, but they take it away from his stick, and they're going the other way. Good job by Field. He pokes it away. He gains the line, sends it in deep. Capelin's chasing after it. He has the puck, circles behind the net. He still has it on the stick. Centers it. No one's there. The Coyotes are breaking out. They feather it ahead. Then they send it in deep. It goes behind the net. They're on a change. Stretch pass up to Capelin. He gathers it at the blue line. He takes a bump. He still has the puck. He walks in. He takes a shot. A save by the goalie who was hugging the post. 1:22 to go in the period. Trader, Land, and Dorn are out with Evans and Axe. Face-off taken by Land over to Dorn. He takes a shot. Blocker save. It lands in front. Coyotes knock it away to the corner. They try to send it out. It's held in his line by Evans. He sends it back behind the net. Trader chases after it. He has it in the corner. He's punched in the face. No call. Land has it behind the net. Land plays it to the point to Axe. He walks the line. He takes a shot. It's blocked. Goes to neutral zone. Evans is there to recover. Sends it over to Axe. Axe circles back. 56 seconds to go in the period. Bad turnover. Right to the Coyotes' stick. They go into the corner with it. He kicks it ahead. He's circling behind. He takes a bad angle shot. It goes through the crease. Coyotes have it along the boards. Poked away by Dorn. Trader almost got a stick on it. Now he has it. Dorn has it. He sends it ahead to Trader, just out of his reach. He gathers it off the boards. He gets around one guy. He's circling behind the net, still circling, looking for options. His pass is intercepted. Bad pass by Trader. Coyotes take it in the neutral zone. 20 seconds to go. They get to sting zone. They take a shot. It's deflected high into the netting, and we'll have a face-off. So 17 seconds to go in the game. Looks like the Sting are going to get out of here with another victory. Played a lot better tonight than last night. Penalties killed us. Every single goal we gave up was a power play goal. But they played a lot better effort, a lot better passing. Breakout was a lot better. So we have a big game against Afton tomorrow for a league. Afton's on a roll right now. They've won a lot of games lately. So we got to play well to beat Afton tomorrow. And I think we can do it. So 5 seconds to go. They wave off icing. They're going to... Well, they don't wave off icing. They got 1.9 seconds to go. They're going to drop the puck, and that's going to do it for the game. They drop the puck, and that will do it. The Sting come out of here with a 6-4 win over the Coyotes. as I said, we have a game tomorrow evening. I think it's at 5:40 against Afton in a Central States League game. So it's at Fenton, and last time I did not get a signal at Fenton. Got about 20 minutes and lost the signal. So hopefully I can figure out a better solution tomorrow to broadcast that game.